One of the worst droughts on record hit Canterbury during 1997-1998. The big dry cost farmers hundreds of millions of dollars, with the impact felt throughout the region. As primary producers called for more water to be made available for irrigation, a start was made on the Canterbury Strategic Water Study in 2001. The study found that Canterbury had plenty of water, but it wasn't always located in the right place or available at the right time. Potential water storage options were investigated so that more irrigation could be developed to boost farm production and protect land from drought conditions. As that work continued, public concern grew about the deterioration of Canterbury's rivers and streams, much of that blamed on intensive agriculture. The Ngāi Tahu settlement of 1998 set the scene for the tribe to develop a much larger role in resource management across the region. By 2008, farmers and environmentalists were locked in a fight over water, with Environment Canterbury councillors also deadlocked over water issues.
Everybody was frustrated, apart from probably the lawyers. So we had unhappy farmers, unhappy environmentalists, and the community in general was really struggling. So we had the so-called water wars taking place, and we knew we had to find a different way.
In 2008, Environment Canterbury began a new round of public consultation on water to try to reach an agreement on how to put a better system into place.
We had hundreds of people at those meetings. They were really keen. The appetite to engage in a new way of talking was huge, and we really put to them, very simple question. What are the values you have for water? What are the benefits and uses that you get out of water?
We felt it was really important to go out and talk to people right throughout Canterbury, and we started at what might seem quite a basic set of questions about how they used water, how they valued it, how they wanted to see it managed, and particularly tried to get people involved that hadn't really participated in the adversarial process. So quite a bit more depth in terms of the discussion that was going on, and a lot of realisation that actually a lot of people want exactly the same thing from Canterbury's water.
The Merrill Forum took a leadership role in freshwater management. A steering group was formed with representatives with a variety of different viewpoints.
They oversaw how we were going to engage with the public. I mean, ultimately their job was to bring together the thousands of views that we heard into some kind of coherent proposal. They oversaw the technical work, and from my point of view, working on it, it was just really important to have that group that brought all the views together to make sure that what we came up with was quite robust from lots of viewpoints.
In a major breakthrough, the steering group agreed to a set of principles which provided for both environmental and economic benefits. In 2009, the Canterbury Merrill Forum launched the Canterbury Water Management Strategy Framework document. The strategy focused on a shared vision to enable present and future generations to gain the greatest social, economic, recreational and cultural benefits from our water resources within an environmentally sustainable framework. The strategy also set out agreed goals for water management across Canterbury. These 10 targets set time-limited goals which are designed to be worked in parallel. They cover drinking water, irrigated land area, energy security and efficiency, ecosystem health and biodiversity, water use efficiency, kaitiakitanga, regional and national economies, environmental limits, natural character of braided rivers, and recreational and amenity opportunities.
So the targets go all the way out to 2040, and they cover the 10 areas that we've talked about before. And one of the critical bits of the strategy is that we've got to move on all the target areas together. We can't just move the economic ones and not the environmental ones. They've all got to go together at a similar pace. So that's a really important part of delivering the intent of the strategy. What we're doing in the CWMS really is tapping into the passion and the knowledge and the innovation that local communities have, because they know their waterways really well. They live by them, they connect with them, they drive over them on a daily basis. And we're using that energy to work out what we're going to do. So it's quite local, but they don't have carte blanche. They have to work towards the targets. So I think the two combinations of that, the targets and the local say, is the strength of the strategy.